Hey everyone, it's me Teresa from healthyveganlife.com, and I want to show you my groceries today in this video. But before I do, I just want to give you a little update about my life and what's been going on and why I haven't made a video in a couple of months. So basically what happened is I moved to the UK because me and my boyfriend, we got engaged last June. We've been together for over 5 years, and he proposed to me in June, and then a few weeks ago we got married. So yeah, we decided that because he's British, we decided it would be best for us to live in the UK, at least for now. So I moved from Holland to the UK, now I live here, and you know, I've been kind of busy and distracted, and I didn't really feel like I wanted to put the pressure on myself to make a video. So I haven't done that in a while. But now I want to make videos again. I'm really excited to do that. But yeah, without further ado, let's go and look at the groceries that I got. Alright you guys, so this morning we had our groceries delivered to us. Many supermarkets in the UK offer this option that they deliver groceries to your door, which is very nice for us because we don't have a car and we could walk and carry it all in bags, but we have a few heavy things, so it's just easier this way. And also I want to say that almost everything that's on here is completely like McDougall diet, starch-based, compliant, except for one small ingredient, which I'll show you in a bit. Because a few days ago, my husband told me that he wanted to do the McDougall program 100% to like get healthier and everything. So, you know, I thought that was awesome, of course. So, yeah, everything is really healthy that I have here. So, you know, I'm pretty pleased with that. And also I want to say that everything you see here, this is not all we eat because we have stuff in the cupboards. You know, we have rice still, we have loads of canned or tinned lentils and beans, and you know, like frozen berries and stuff like that. So we have more in the house than what we bought now. Okay, so now with that out of the way, let's have a look at what we got. So first we have the starches and the vegetables and the fruits, and then some condiments. So let's start with the starches. We got some big rolled oats. We already have the fine oats, like the quick cooking oats, but I just wanted some big ones, you know, just some rolled oats for some flapjacks that I want to make. So I got these from Quaker. Then we got a bunch of potatoes, of course. I got these baby potatoes. I don't usually get them because they're more expensive, but they were on discount, and baby potatoes, just, they're so nice. They taste so good. So I just wanted to have this bag and just try them out. And then I also have way more potatoes than that. I got 2 of these bags of, I think, yeah, 2.5 kilos. Just white potatoes, and you know, I put them in stews and curries and soups, and I bake them in the oven, and I bake them in the microwave, and I love potatoes. Alright, up next, also in the potato category, I guess, is some sweet potatoes. Now I'm not crazy about sweet potatoes, but they do go well in dishes, and yeah, I usually find them too sweet, you know. Nowadays it's all the rage to have sweet potato fries, but they're too sweet, you know. Potatoes should be, or fries should be, salty more than sweet, in my personal opinion. So yeah, but I do enjoy them combined with other things. So I have some of these. And then we needed some new red lentils, because I use these a lot when I make curry. Like I make curried lentils, you know, and soups and everything. It thickens stuff up, and it's just, I don't know, it has something really comforting and yummy about it. So red lentils. We have some stone-ground wholemeal flour. This is 1.5 kilos. It's £1.10, I believe. And I use this in my cookies and the things that I bake. Yeah, not much else I can say about that. Now we have some bread. Now, what I found in the UK is that, especially with the pre-packaged breads, there's always a whole bunch of crazy ingredients in there, and there's almost always some kind of oil. But also, they seem to have sweetened it, because the bread is always a little bit sweet. And to me, having been used to Dutch bread, That is absolutely disgusting, you guys. In Holland, we do have a problem because we do make our bread too salty. So right now the bakers they are supposed to bring down the amount of salt they put in the bread. But still, the bread is very, very salty, and I like that. I know it's not healthy, but I like it. But the best thing that I found here is plain old pita bread. They have these wholemeal pita breads in most supermarkets, and these are 6 ones. It was 50p for 6 pita breads, and all the ingredients are wholemeal wheat flour, water, yeast, salt, and then a preservative. So it's very simple, and I like to put them in the toaster and then put anything on it. So I got 2 of those. Next up, some corn. We also have some in the freezer, but I like to have small tins in case I just need a little bit. And I put them in salads, and also recently I've been making fresh spring rolls, and they taste really good in that as well because they give it a little bit of sweetness, which I enjoy. And then we have some Bulgur Wheat, which you can use in salads. I really like it because it has a bit more, a little bit of a bite to it. I don't know how to explain it. It's nice. I really enjoy it. It just has more oomph, than couscous, which I also got couscous because couscous is just so easy to make. All you have to do is boil some water, mix it in with the couscous, and just let it sit for 5 minutes. That's all I do. Now, when you get couscous, you can try to find whole wheat couscous because this one is whole wheat. Because most couscous that they sell are white, but wholemeal couscous will just keep you fuller for so much longer. You will enjoy all the benefits of whole grains, and it still tastes the same way, which doesn't really taste like anything. I feel like couscous doesn't have much flavor, but that's fine because you could just add all kinds of stuff to it. And I put this in salads as well. Alright, then vegetables. Well, the first thing, you can already see it here, is chopped tomatoes. It's not fresh, of course, but it's a staple. We put this in curries and soups, and I use it to make pasta sauce and pizza sauce. So I got like 6 of these. These are very cheap. I think they're like 30p each. So it's super cheap. And then we also have a lot of fresh tomatoes because I like to put them in bread and in salads. So I have 2, these little cherry tomatoes, and also 2 packets of salad tomatoes. We also got some greens, some lettuce. I'm enjoying these little romaine hearts. They're quite nice, and I like how you can easily put them, like use the leaves in bread and in pita breads and stuff. And they were on discount, I believe, so I got 2. And I also have some iceberg lettuce. I know that iceberg lettuce doesn't have as many nutrients as other greens, but this stays really long in the fridge if you just keep wrapping it up, and that is very convenient, I think. I got 2 cucumbers, 2 avocados. I like to make avocado toast a lot, and I put them in my spring rolls as well, and I put it in everything. It's avocados. Now in the UK they sell sweet peppers, so you get like the mix without the green one, because everyone knows that green peppers taste horrible, and so I don't want them in my salads. So this is great, just the ones that I like, the sweet ones. I got a few huge leeks because a few days ago my mother-in-law, she made this vegan stew thing and she had leeks in it. And I always stick to kind of the same vegetables, and I don't really usually buy leeks, also because they take a bit of work to clean and I'm really lazy. But they do have a lot of flavor. They're a bit different from onions. So I got 2 of them. I'm going to use them in some stews and curries and things. Carrots, because carrots are great with many things, and they're also really cheap. I think, how much were these? Let me have a look. 45p for 1 kilo of carrots. Okay, so those were the vegetables. Now onto the fruit. I got some clementines, tangerines, clementines. I don't know the difference. They call them sweet easy peelers. that's not a fruit. Oh, Clementine, Clemenurubi. Anyway, I figured that it's, you know, because it's October and it's autumn, it's probably time for clementines again to be like in season. And the smell of them reminds me of St. Nicholas in Holland. Then grapes, a punnet of them. They're always £2 in the UK. The red, the blue and the green, they're all the same price. Then I got some organic Gala apples because I like Pink Lady ones, but I discovered that they're basically the same price as the organic Gala ones, so I thought I might as well try the organic because organic is always better, even though I usually don't buy organic because it's so expensive. And then some small sweet apples, which I thought they were really tiny, so I didn't get more. But now looking at them, this is a normal size of apple to me, so might get them in the future again because these are much cheaper. Bananas, I got 2 bunches. I still have like 4 bananas left, so this will last us the rest of the week probably. I like how these ones are right, you know, they're yellow with a little bit of green. But these ones, you know, because the thing is, you buy ripe bananas, it says that it's supposed to be ripe, and they even have the little spots on the wrapper. But then look at how green they are. These are not ripe bananas, Tesco. Anyway, it doesn't matter because we have ripe bananas in the house already. The last items in the fruit department are dates. And I get these from Whitworth's. These are the cheapest dates that I found anyway. And I use these, oh, they do have a little bit of sunflower oil, I'm now discovering, but it's still very low in fat. They were on discount. They were 2 for £3. And I use these to make naked bars or Lara bars type things. My husband really likes those kinds of bars, and I make them chocolatey for him. So what I do is I put these dates and then some oat flour that I make myself in my blender with some oats. So there's some oat flour, cocoa powder, and then, you know, like vanilla extract or something like that. And make some bars. It's very simple and it's much cheaper than buying those bars in the shop. Finally, in the condiment section, I guess, of this grocery haul, I got some light brown sugar. I like this sugar because it dissolves very easily. In Holland we call this bastardsuiker. So I got light brown soft cane sugar, and I put like a little bit of this in my oatmeal and my brinta. Then I have some, I really want some stevia drops that I used in the Netherlands, but I haven't really been able to find them yet. All they have is this, which is basically mostly maltodextrin and then some stevia as well. So I ordered some stevia drops in a shop in like the Dutch Hollanderberg because it was on discount. Got it delivered to my parents, and the next time we see them, they'll give me that stevia. But for now, I'm using this stuff because I'm very much I have a sweet tooth, and just using a little bit of sugar isn't enough. But I don't want to just use this because it tastes too artificial to me. I don't know, maybe it's weird, but I use both normal sugar and this stevia, which is mostly maltodextrin basically. Then I have some powdered mustard because I want to make my own vegetable broth, like powder. And I needed some powdered mustard for that, so I got this from Coleman's, and some garlic powder, onion powder, because I use that in most things that I eat, and some celery salt. I really wanted celery seeds, but they didn't have any, so I just got this. But this is mostly sea salt. It's 76% sea salt, and then the rest is celery powder. So I don't know, but it might work. I'm using that for the vegetable broth as well. I just need a few extra ingredients before I can make it. And like dried shiitake mushrooms and sun-dried tomatoes that have not been put in oil. And I want to order that from Amazon, but it's really expensive, so I'm kind of like procrastinating a bit. Anyway, because I don't have any vegetable broth that I made myself yet, I got this. Now, some people have asked me about the vegetable stock cubes that I use. Like, they asked me, is that even oil-free? The answer is no. I've never been able to find vegetable broth in either cubes or powder that has no oil in it. So I always get normal ones, and that is not compliant. So this is, you know, because it's salt, vegetable fats, and then, you know, a whole bunch of vegetables and seasoning. So it is vegan, but it's not oil-free. So the only solution that I think there is, if you want to go completely without oil, is to make your own stock. If, however, you have found any vegetable broth that is without oil, you know, that you can buy in the shop, please let me know in the comments down below where you found it, what brand, where you got it. Yeah, because I would love to know. Anyway, I got these. It's like 20 cubes for £2, I think. And that is everything. So anyway, I hope this was interesting to you in some kind of way. I found it very interesting to watch other people's grocery hauls. So yesterday I was on my computer, and my husband was like watching TV, and he's asked me what I was doing. I was like, I'm just watching a video of someone showing me what they bought in the grocery store, and he was like, he found it really hilarious that I watched those videos. But yeah, what can I say? I'm obsessed with food and groceries and recipes and all that kind of stuff. You guys, I forgot to tell you how much it all cost together. This whole shop was £54.25, but that includes like toilet rolls and stuff that we got, like tissues. So without those, it would be roughly £50. So £50 for 2 people for 1 whole week. I think that's pretty okay, you know, pretty affordable, I'd say. Doesn't have to be that expensive to eat healthy. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up if you indeed enjoyed it. And I will see you very soon, hopefully next week. I have a lot of ideas for videos, so do not worry. I don't think you would worry, but still, don't worry. Yeah, I want to make a lot of different videos. So I'll see you soon. Have a great week and weekend. Bye. By the way, my website is still not entirely how I want it to be. I'm going to add the recipes for my recipe videos back onto my website. I never saved the recipes that I typed out, so I have to basically watch all the videos again and find the measurements that way of all the recipes, so it will take a bit of time. So be patient, please.